First thing I'm going to do is go and add the views I need onto my detail. So I'll go to my designer. I'll add a text view here, which I will, whoops. Center here. So I'll give this an ID of phone edit text. I'll take out the text property and I'll give it a hint of enter phone. So I'll create a new resource. It says enter phone. I'm going to add a new text view underneath it. So I'll add another one. This will go to the bottom. And for this one, my message, I'll make my width match parent. So we'll make this the whole. Okay, great, Lynn. So if you wanna, you could also post in the chat as well. That's excellent. We'll look at your solution as well. So my hint here will be enter message. And I'll give this text view an ID of message edit text. Just bring your chat window back up. Just looking at your posts. Oh, sorry, Bikramjit, I missed your comment. I didn't mean to ignore you. I missed your comment in the chat. I apologize. Bikramjit, did you still want to share? I'm sorry about that. I missed your message. Just carry on where I wait to hear, and I'll put on a button called the SMS button. Center it right and left, and underneath our message. Right. So I'll give this an ID of SMS button. And I'll change the text to a string resource that says send SMS. So there's our XML that we need. I'll dump it in the chat, and then Lynn, I'm going to try your event handler. So I'll go to the code. Dump that in the chat. So we're going to try Lynn's event handler. So now in my detail activity, after my browse button, So I called it SMS button. And I'm just going to change I called this one message, edit text. Okay, so we've called URI.parse SMS2, and we're putting the phone number in. Our intent is the action is send to this URI, and then we've used an extra called SMS underscore body. That looks really good, Lynn. I'm going to try this out. So we've used an implicit intent, and we've used an extra to include the message body. So the phone number gets included as data when we're instantiating the intent, and then the body goes as an extra. So let's try this out. So I'll enter a phone number. And I used the wrong controls again. I always get confused between the edit text. These are text views, so I can't type in them. So that should be an edit text. This is an edit text. I put the wrong controls on my form. I'll run it one more time. I know I've jammed things up. I really should put some padding in there. But Lynn's code looks really good to me, so we'll try it. Hayden, I think your code would work as well. So go to my details screen. I'll enter a phone number. This is a message. And I'll try to send my SMS. So I put in the college phone number. It brings up my messaging app to the phone number, and it uses the extra. It won't actually send a text message in the emulator. If you do this on your actual device, it will work. Lynn, that's great. Great solution. Okay, so we've used our intent. We could use the SMS Manager API, but we've created a new intent. We've passed in the data, the phone number, and then we've created this extra called SMS body. That's great. Excellent solution. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to push that change up to GitHub. Okay, are there any questions before we wrap up for today? Okay, well, I'm not seeing questions. I will upload our videos a bit later today. As I said, it'll take several hours before they're ready. Other than that, have a great weekend, and I will see all of you next Friday. Enjoy your long weekend, everybody. Thank you, you too.